Hi, this is James Cook of the University of Maine at Augusta, and I just want to show you today how easy it is to register for and log into Maine OSLO.net account. And then we'll talk a little bit about setting up a profile. So to get started, we're going to look at the Maine OSLO.net homepage, and over here you'll notice a link to register. I'm simply going to click that. And then it's going to ask for me to come up with a username, one that I would like to use. So I might like to use James Cook UMA because my name is James Cook and I work at UMA. It'll ask for an email address. So I'll type in my email address and then I'll click register. And when I click register, I'll be given an email message, and in that email message I'll have a link to log in and confirm with a temporary password. Now, how do I log in? Well, I just go right back to maineoslo.net and you'll see right here there's a link to log in. So I'm going to do that right now. Now, I'm going to not share what my username and password is right now, but you would enter your username and your password. And you'd simply log in. And look, here you are. That wasn't very hard. It may take a few minutes for you to receive your email message with the username and the password for you to use to log in. If you have trouble with that, please get in touch with me. And we're ready to go. This is your dashboard, and your dashboard is the one place where you should be able to accomplish just about everything you need to, whether that's creating a learning object by hovering over learning objects and adding new, or creating a profile. Let's focus on creating a profile today. Now, it turns out your username really is something that only you should know, because you'll be able to interact with the website through either a first and last name or what's called a nickname, but really is a chance for you to define yourself. So, for instance, I might refer to myself as Assistant Professor James Cook. And then you'll notice that once I enter my first name, my last name, and my nickname, I am able to choose how to display my name publicly. I don't want to display it publicly as test user. So instead, I have all these choices: James Cook, Cook James, or Assistant Professor James Cook. So I'm going to choose that last one because it's most accurate for this context. And then you'll notice down here I have an opportunity to select a website. Now, this website for me would be my academic homepage, and I would simply enter that there with the HTTP in front. It's a full academic address. And then whenever I share a learning object, it will feature my name. It will also feature a link to that website so that people who are interested in what I have to teach can discover a little bit more about what I do. Maybe they might end up taking my class if I have on that page a description of the classes I take. There's an entry for biographical information so that you can tell people a little bit about yourself. So I would suggest 1 to 2 sentences, no more than a paragraph, maybe 3 sentences if you wanted to, and you would type about your interests. I would say I am an assistant professor of social science at the University of Maine at Augusta. My research interests include social media, social networks, and social politics. So there's 2 sentences. You might want to include a little bit more. You can change your password here. We're not going to do that right now. And then finally, you can enter your UMS affiliation, which means basically what campus are you working at or what center are you working at. So you might write University College or University of Maine at Farmington. For me, that's University of Maine at Augusta. And then here's a chance for you to include a departmental affiliation. So that departmental affiliation for me would be social science. For other people, if you're on staff, you might want to talk about maybe working in the provost staff office or in a particular library, so people can find you and place your teaching in context. Finally, here's a chance to add a user profile photo, which is really nice because studies have shown that when you're teaching online, if you can provide some kind of presentation of your physical self, people will engage with what you're providing in a lot more detail. And that's valuable. So you can, if you have a photo on your home computer, you can simply click Add File, and then you can find any kind of graphic. For me, that would probably be a PNG file. And there it is. It's going to have to be a small picture. It should be no more than 200 by 200 pixels. And then finally, at the bottom, this is the important part, you should click Update Profile, because that saves it. You're done. That wasn't too hard, right? So you've registered, you've logged in, and you know how to create your profile. The only thing that's left for you to do, and a really interesting part, is to add a learning object, a subject that we'll consider in another video.